Connected real fast today.
I killed a player last session on purpose.
Did they talk out of line?
No, they were captured because they got fucked by like a bunch of crits. And they're like, look, we don't want to kill you. We just want you to see our boss, and then we're going to let you go. And so they fought. They're like, okay, I can't just tie you up again without teaching you a lesson. So after one of them was down, he just stabbed him. Did the total health value and damage.
It'll happen.
Wait, what was this? What?
My last session on Wednesday.
Oh, the Wednesday.
Hey, it's not like you haven't killed a character before.
No, on
and
purpose.
We might see something. So I'm sitting in a place with a wired connection today, as opposed to
Ooh.
Wi-Fi. So I might have a smoother connection today. Or it might be terrible. Who knows? We'll find out.
I think I've only killed like, I think like 3 people. No, 2 people total ever. One was because they got unlucky with rolls. Because I crit them, and this is a specific monster where if I did a crit, I had to roll a d10, and I rolled a 10, and that was the exact number I needed to instantly kill them by decapitation.
Nice.
Can I tell a little story?
Sure.
It was session 1 of our new campaign, and I was the fighter. I was the tank, and I had, of course, like a lot of HP for us. And this was the dark days of 3.5. So I opened the door to a room, and there's a couple skeletons in there. And at the top of the initiative, skeleton archer. That skeleton archer rolls a critical hit, which is a ×4 in 3.5, and then rolled max and just one shot took the head of my fighter clean off.
Ah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Took him out like a fucking headshot.
It is a lot
spiking,
easier
but
in the
I'm good like
previous
this.
editions, especially before 4, to just get the unluckiest roll imaginable and get killed in 1 turn.
Well, I mean, save or dies was a whole real problem in those days. Like, it's just kind of a pain. Like, disintegrate. I'm pretty sure it didn't used to do damage. I think it used to just be like, boop, you die.
I don't remember.
I might be wrong. I might be mistaken. I mean, there's plenty of spells that do that, though, like Word of Death.
Yeah, I haven't played 3.5 in, let's see, I think it's like 10 years now.
Yeah, that's all ever we can leave in the grave, I think.
Yeah, I played 3rd edition, too.
I started with 4th edition.
But I only played that for like a year before. When did 3.5 come out?
I'm pretty much on board with the same like time frame as you. I never played 2nd, but
3.5 came out in 2003, and the 3rd edition came out in 2000. So yeah, 3rd edition had been like 3.5 had been out for, I want to say, roughly 4 or 5 years when I first played that, and I played it for like. A couple of our sessions lasted like 1 session because most people hated 3.5 that I played with. They were like regular gamers that just happened to want to try D&D.
3.5 is a lot for someone just entering, which was a big problem because 3.5 was like a lot of people's very first one.
Yeah, 3.5 is like rules to the extreme. 4th edition, we don't really talk about that one.
I like 4th edition. I played a lot of 4th edition, but I agree with its like common complaints of there being too many freaking combat modifiers.
Yes. I played like 1 session of 4th edition. I was like, this is not for me. And I didn't get into 5th edition until like 2017, 2018.
I was
just fortunate.
I worked on 4.5 edition for like a year before I realized it's just better to just play 5th edition and then like steal everything.
It's
like
4.5 Essentials, because Essentials I didn't like. I bought the Essentials book. I was deeply disappointed in it.
Essentials was just 4th edition, but they like made it a little bit easier to be consumable, and so you didn't have to have all the old books if you wanted to just jump in. But I was working on like my own homebrew mix of 4th edition and 5th edition because I didn't like how boiled down 5th edition was. But then it's like, yeah, everything they did is a quality of life change, and it's just easier in every way.
Remember, there's like another version of it's like Swords and something like that. That's basically like an alternate version of D&D.
I mean, there's a bunch of different editions. There's like 14th Age, which was like basically what it seems like 5th edition stole a lot of stuff from.
Like mechanically?
Yeah. Backgrounds.
That's pretty.
Swords and Wizardry. That's what
I mean,
it was.
it sucks for that group because it's definitely a case of a big group swooping down on a small group. But I mean, I'm glad to see them like adapting, I guess.
Well, the thing is,
I'd rather the game improve than them double down on bad.
13th Age was mostly just like 4th edition, but it had a bunch of different like small, minor, and like story and character building changes. Like your background was just like, oh, I'm an acrobatic. I'm an acrobat, so I can like use my background bonus on any roll where an acrobat would get a bonus from.
Fair enough.
Yeah, stuff like that.
I have sometimes I like games that leave a lot of opening, but there are some games that leave things too fuzzy with the rules when they just don't define something. I have that problem with a lot of like the superhero based RPGs. Like when they say like your character's really strong, now your character's really, really strong. You're like, oh boy, what the fuck does any of this mean?
You start getting like power creep games too.
Oh yeah.
Is Grizz crackly for anyone else, or is it just me?
I think it's just you.
Yeah,
Hello?
that's probably just no. Yeah, I think it's
bit.
just me.
Yeah, he's a little bit crackly.
The only thing I can think of is like his voice is like peaking the microphone, maybe.
No, it's doing it for you
Test,
too, Blade. So
test.
I'm going to restart my audio engine real quick. 1 second.
But the only real problem I have with 5th edition is that
I got a question for you.
it's
By the way.
very open, but a lot of people just don't do anything with it.
Yeah. What's your question?
Oh, I meant to Blade and Ray. Would you two be okay if I decided I don't like Osaya and wanted to get rid of him?
You don't like Osaya anymore?
I'm not really feeling him.
And
I mean-
at least it's early enough so that it wouldn't like
Yeah,
directly.
so I want to
majorly
get your.
affect
Have either of you grown super attached to him?
Not really, admittedly,
really.
because he kind of just does his
I mean,
own
that-
thing, and
yeah,
then
that's
it.
yeah, that's kind of his
But-
character. But
Yeah, like it works when you have a party that helps with that too.
oh, either way, he's just like I'm just not really like I made his backstory too convoluted. I can't figure out how he feels about anything, and I'm just not feeling him. And
Like,
so I just want to throw him into this pit here. Just wanna-
yeah, that's kind of the hard part with rogues in general is that a lot of them tend to be complete loners.
I
Don't want to
yeah.
do their own shit and just disregard the party entirely. unless
I
they're
can
about
think
to
of a lot
die.
of reasons to stick to the party, but I'm not. Again,
Most don't.
but that being said, is anybody gonna like yell at me, flip the table, force me to leave the group?
If Conrad doesn't care, then
Well, it was a good time playing with everybody.
we're gonna play this time. Do you have a character?
I'm working with Conrad. I'm working with
Okay.
Conrad because we're like I proposed a few ideas, bringing back like Ko. We could just figure out a reason to bring. Ko is my old bard, but we've got other ideas with paladins, warlocks. We're working it out because we can just do really anything. It's
I think like
just Conrad wants me to not want to change the character again, which is a fair thing. So we're gonna figure out exactly like sort of what I want to do during situations, and then I'll figure out a character that does those.
If I had to pick something personally, like a class-wise, a paladin would be really, really nice because I don't see too many paladins.
Conrad said the same thing. It's definitely on the table. It's on the list. It's in the top 3.
Yeah,
I mean-
I'll definitely put Paladin at like number 1 or number 2. Bard wouldn't be a bad pick. We don't see
Coe would be
enough- We don't see
hilarious.
many Rangers, admittedly.
Because Rangers suck.
Yeah.
Well,
There's the updated Ranger, but I'm still not feeling them. If I do a Ranger, I'd want to play a Ranger from a low level. I'd want him to gain
Yeah,
strength because
I agree with that. Because like when I played the Bard at a low level, and I was like, that's my first like character, and I was like, oh, I'm just gonna go like a sword or a shield and spear Bard, and it was fun.
Yeah, my first class when I resumed 5th edition was a Player's Handbook Ranger. That wasn't very fun. I was very mediocre because Player's Handbook Ranger doesn't have very good damage output. He's good for Goodberry, and that's basically it.
ooh, good berries.
Yeah, that's literally all I was doing was Goodberry, and stealthing around because I was a lizard freaking ranger. I don't know why I did that either.
One of my very first characters, her name was Vernessa, and part of her backstory was that she was a hermit and only ate survived on good berries for months. So when she got back to civilization, she was just eating everything. It was great. I love her. Her picture was Pam from Archer.
Oh lordy. If I had to pick, I mean, my monk was good, but he was like the generic open fist monk. I would make him do probably long death, probably. The next go around, he did good. He just kind of generic.
Yeah, we were sad when Vernessa got burnt up to Chris by an elemental.
I'd probably say my bet. If I had to pick a best character, probably be Nier if I ever decide to actually full blown 100% flesh him out, or my Minotaur because he's just weird.
All right, enough story time. Last session, we killed Elder Brain.
Yeah.
More like Smelter Brain. Got it in first. Hell yeah. Why is Conrad gone silent?
I
He
couldn't
did the
find a
duck
good
sound.
soundboard. I couldn't find a good soundboard noise. I mean, I've got my own. Oh wait, just hold on.
Okay, fair enough.
Why isn't my soundboard working? God damn it. Okay, I'll have to fix that later. Doesn't matter. Anywho, you killed an Elder Brain. Let me pull this up. Did I even give you guys the XP for this? I think I did. No, I didn't. I don't think you guys level up again, but I want to make sure where we are regarding that since I just thought about it. Alright. Yep, now you're still got a little bit to go. Alright. So yeah, you guys killed the Elder Brain. I don't think you actually killed that many Mind Flayers. Right? There's
We
like
killed 7.
We killed a lot of brains.
you killed a lot of
Yeah, we
brains.
killed- Yeah, there was only 8 at most mind flayers.
I think you only killed 3.
3 in the first cave, and then the
I do most.
that was in the fight of the Elder Brain. I don't know.
There was only 3 in the fight with Elder Brain.
So 6 altogether then.
Probably something like that. Anywho, there was a bunch of Mind Flayers left when the Alhoon went in to take over. And yeah, you guys kind of ran away and went back to the lair because they said that they had some things to take care of, and y'all didn't want to see any of that. So yeah, here you are. You're in the Mind Flayer's lair, the Alhoon's lair, and I guess you're just waiting for them to come back.
Yeah, pretty much. Ash already has a idea in his head of what to ask as a return favor for helping them out.
Y'all have anything to digest and talk about as in character or anything?
Well, so that was the first time I've ever killed one of those, I gotta say.
Was
Yeah,
was certainly a bit unusual.
Is this going to have like environmental repercussions or anything? Like, I really don't. I'm not even sure what we just killed. It's a big brain.
Yeah, last
Well.
time we were here, we ran from it.
I mean, only time will tell. Could be as soon as immediate, or perhaps later on.
And another thing, I can't believe it wasn't sitting on anything important. These guys always have treasure, but I looked all over underneath it in this whole room. Fucking no secret doors, nothing.
Did you
I
go
do those things
inside
right.
the brain?
I mean, I dug around a little bit, rooted around, found some nerve clusters, pocketed those bad boys for later.
Yeah, there was a
'Cause
bunch of
that's where the-
treasure in the pool. You know, there was a little like tadpole swimming around, but they're harmless. You can just dive in and grab the treasure.
Perfect, yay!
Oh, we know how to get rid of Osaya.
I haven't played anything that's similar to that.
Osaya seems like the kind of person that would literally jump in a wishing well after a child threw a penny in there.
Osaya's top two things are fear and then greed. So he'll defer to greed as long as there's nothing to fear. And then as soon as he fears, he'll be like, "Uh-oh."
All right, so yeah, you guys. I don't think you need a rest or anything right now, so we'll just not worry about it.
Can I kick up my feet, relax a little bit?
If we can find some place in here to do that, sure. But yeah, you guys, after a little while, the Alhoon come back. Like, hey guys, we're back. Thanks for that.
Excellent news, the revolution's over.
Exactly. We are now in control of the hive. Thank you so much. We were able to, stop the incursion to the surface with your help. And you didn't kill everybody either. You know, pretty surprising, but that's good job. Thank you.
I mean,
Is this because you left that robot at home?
we tried not to.
It
But-
shows, and we are very appreciative of that. How could we ever thank you?
Well, as we discussed earlier, to help you out, I wanted information if there is any ships elsewhere in the Underdark that is able to, transport.
We would also not turn down material rewards as well.
Yeah, if there's any other ships besides the one we saw, that one's too damaged, and our friend is may be in trouble. Well, my friend, and that's the only way I know that I could, get to where he is if there's a ship that's intact that is able to traverse the plains.
Well, we don't know anything about that. There's only one ship that we came on, and that's the crash-landed ship that you've already been to. But you're free to, we can escort you there if you'd like.
Yeah, I mean, if there was only one ship, and it's weird there's only one ship, but usually, there'd be more, but
Osaya will whisper to Ashton, "All right, we don't need him anymore. Should we take him out?"
then who would run the Underdark?
Who
We
runs
got-
Bartertown?
We gotta leave someone to run.
Of a fucking leaderless Underdark, I think that might be a little more manageable than normal.
So the people that they controlled would wreak havoc.
Yeah, but like in small groups that are easily beaten back. But that's just my personal stance every time something's like, don't kill the leader, people go crazy. I thought that in WoW, but I'll stop. Osaya's been to a special plane called WoW. Don't question it.
I mean, there's also the fact that you'd have to fight these guys and probably all of the Illithid. All right. So yeah, do you want them
Yeah,
to bring
I
you?
hadn't considered that little stickler.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Alright, yeah, they bring you to the ship.
Wow. It's a lot more
Looks like a giant
mollusk.
Looks like a
Yeah.
nautilus.
It does.
A what?
Nautilus. I believe it is called a Nautilus.
That was Osiah. He don't know what a
Oh.
nautilus is. We gonna need those wiggly bits?
Yeah, that's what helps clear the debris. You know.
Looks like it did a great job here. How do we get it flying? And for that matter, I'll look directly upwards. Is there like there's a ceiling, right? We're in the Underdark.
Yeah, there's a lot of ceiling.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
They,
seeing an issue.
yeah, they teleported here. That's
Magic.
yeah, we'll just go with that. I was like, Ashley can't explain what little science that Tezza explained.
Jesus, it takes a long time to scroll through all my maps. Oh, here we go. Yep. Pasted the wrong
So
thing.
many white halls.
Okay, so that's about right for the size, and then the next floor.
As soon as we go inside our side, we're like, why is it so freaking moist in here? Oh, what's all? Oh.
So yeah, this is the ship. What you guys want to do?
See if there's anything.
I'm gonna look for any sort of controls that look like, I don't know, controls, and Osiah will like scout the ship.
Yeah, Ashton just wants to see if there's anything that we missed the last time we were here because we were rushed.
Probably take the time to like study like the various workings and mechanics of this ship. It's like kind of like understand
Exactly.
the history and whatnot of this place.
I was like, yeah, it was near as as promised.
Should we roll any dice in association with these goals?
Because Sneer has not seen anything like this ever.
Yeah, space technology.
This looks like something made by my friend Giger. Giger the Geek, we called him. Or Geeker.
All right, so yeah, you guys.
Is this the controls?
I believe that's
I can't-
the
I
engine.
can barely tell. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fair. That makes sense. Oh, I think I'm piecing together. The narrative of this ship. All right, hold on. Where's my model? Well. What have we here?
You see a big area with a bunch of cables just torn out, where there used to be something right there at the what seems to be some sort of helm of if this was a ship.
All right. I'll inspect that, then I'll inspect over this way. What's this thing? I think that's my question. I don't know what this is. Like a viewport, maybe?
That is. You walk up
The
and
bl-
the doors open. It's like a little chamber, a little room.
Oh, what a nice little chamber. What's going on in here?
It's very squishy.
I'll get away before my clothes get stained.
Yeah. So, Ashton, you wanna
Bedroom. I get it now. Took me a minute.
the captain's quarters? Do you wanna
Yeah.
tell your friends about what happened
Yeah.
here?
Are we connected mentally? I think we were doing something like that, right? If not, I'll
Yeah.
just run down and tell you.
Huh.
Hey guys, I found a place. I mean, it's at the top. It's I guess it's where we could have predicted it, but it's there.
But yeah.
Really now?
Yeah, I know.
Empty-
Shocker. The
empty.
captain's chair appears to have been at the top of the ship, but it's broken. We're gonna need
Oh.
some expertise on the matter.
I mean,
Well, it's not. Well, it's yes, it's broken. But
Well, let me show you what I mean by it. Let me show you what I mean by broken, and I'll bring you upstairs, so you can see that the chair is gone.
probably extraordinarily hard to see.
I mean, everybody's got dark vision now, right? Because you.
Yeah.
No, I mean like my model is extraordinarily hard to
Oh,
see.
yeah.
Well, I believe Conrad made the same point the other day.
Because I made the base like black, so
The perfect disguise.
There you go.
Yeah, what's it called? Yeah, this is where Tezza grabbed the that chair last time and had to escort him out.
why did they specifically need the chair?
I.
And the
don't
chair
know.
appears to be important, and Osai will gesture to all the broken wires around it.
Well, yes,
I think it's what gets this thing its up and go. So what do we do about that?
I understand that. I mean, like, why would he just take just the chair? What does he need it for?
Well, I mean, to build his ship that he used to go up. But is there any way to restore anything here magically?
Fortunately, I don't have the slightest idea. Something like this, kind of, I'm assuming, like very magical. It's space technology too. I'd imagine it would be quite time-consuming and consumption-wise to be able to repair this, especially since we don't have the base items in order to make it in the first place.
Unless we use some kind of magic.
Well, what if we use the ship's materials just to rebuild what was, taken, aka the chair?
I mean,
I worry there's a little more to it than just being a chair. Let's go check out the rest of the ship. Maybe there's like a spare chair room.
I highly doubt it, but
I mean, what else are we gonna do?
Yeah. So you guys take a long time thoroughly looking at the place.
Ooh,
All the
is there any roles I could see that might hotwire the engine? We don't need the captain's chair if we just press the go button here, huh?
Yeah, you're
Huh.
gonna have to stick yourself in that moist.
I don't know what check that would be. I don't know. If you've got any that look like they might be applicable, please tell me.
Is there a life force check to start the engine?
Force.
there is. I can take an investigation or an arcana.
All right, same roll either way. Give me that sweet +1.
I can do it.
I can
do
take-
Arcana.
I can.
Well,
do it.
Osai is the one who thought of it.
I mean,
I mean, we're all here to
Yeah.
investigate.
Yeah, I can just
but-
like.
Ah,
Hey.
I need you, thanks. Got a 20, thanks, Chief.
All right. So yeah, you
Here.
look at it.
Natural 20.
You look at it, and you see that this is something far beyond your comprehension.
It appears to be an orb.
I got a 29.
What are you trying to do?
Just to help him out.
Just to help me.
Figure out.
Look
Let's
at
figure out what can be done.
So you're
Osai
at the
will-
orb too.
Yes.
It looks like this is in a pit and not like above us, so Osai is going to Hakaluki onto it.
Yeah, it's like in front of you. I think it's kind of just like they're being held in place by all those spikes.
What
So,
if we take one of these spikes out?
Yeah, you and Ashton kind of spend some time fiddling around. Fnir, what are you doing?
We're kind of like two people who
just-
don't know cars standing outside like a car with its open hood, like, huh.
Nero's just like examining like the various parts of like this floor, just kind of going like up and down the various floors, like just studying what is around,
It
like, the various
almost
conditions of things.
Yeah, so everything is pretty ancient. It's weird because everything is semi-organic, except like anything organic would have like long been like fossilized at this point because this has been here for millennia.
Hey, Shorty, where are you with us? Are you with our characters right now? Oh, like I'll be looking around, then I'll look down and like, oh, there you are.
Oh gosh, I lost my character again. Help me.
This
Oh, there. Thank you.
this place is old. Can you use like time stuff to like make it new?
I don't think so.
Mhm.
Something like this, I can go forward in time, but going back that far in time might be a little bit too much.
What if we go back in time and take the throne first and create a divergent timeline?
Go up to Tezza
I
and
don't
slap
think
his
that'll
hand.
What- we just get there first, and then in that game we get there and we're like, oh shit, it's gone. What happened? Oh no.
Near, give me an investigation check, by the way.
Okay. Plus, oh, just thinking the bottom one. They're both 12 anyways, so 17.
All right. Yeah. So you kind of look around, just like, obviously this is fairly alien to everyone, as is the nature of the Illithid. But you do see something kind of familiar, like it's kind of like super familiar. Almost like you just saw it elsewhere, and another brain pool. Not a mother brain, elder brain pool. So you notice that.
Mother Elder Brain Pool.
So we killed the thing that could run the ship. Is that what you're saying?
No.
No.
Maybe anybody can run the ship if they get in the pool.
Throws Osaya in the pool.
No, you guys are poking at the orb, all right? But that's
Okay,
what Nier
We're organ.
noticed.
I'm sorry, we're fiddling.
Yeah.
What
Okay.
happens if I touch this? It's at me.
So it seems to be some kind of black box, right? All of these spikes and stuff seem to be providing something to it from the consoles and everything that are around you. None of it is powered. But
Yeah, that's question 2 I have for Osai has for Ashton. Like, what is this thing powered on? Is it like wood, coal?
It's shock and grafted.
It's what?
Lightning?
Lightning.
do you want to try to shock and grasp it?
Yeah.
All right, so you reach out and you shock and grasp it, and not much happens, but it kind of feels a little similar when you touch it.
We need more juice?
More
kind-
shocking?
It almost
If
feels. It almost feels a lot like your sword.
Oh.
It requires magic? You want me to give it a shot?
I mean, we don't necessarily. Actually, yes, I do.
What do
I
you
changed
want to
my mind mid-sentence.
I should try something lightning, perhaps?
do? Well, it didn't seem that the lightning did anything, right? It just kind of
But-
shocked on it.
Yeah, but it seemed to react the same way as the sword. Like, it absorbs magic.
It felt like the sword. It didn't react.
Yeah, so the sword is my magic catalyst is what the sword is. It absorbs all my magics to, make me be able to use the sword as, spell use. So-
maybe if we cast enough magic at it, it will do something.
Conrad, can you move the full ship image out too? I want to see it at the same time because it looks cool. Thank you. Yeah.
Well, how do you provide
Andrew.
magic to your sword, Ashen?
I hold
What?
it, and I I have a pact with it. Let's see.
Don't you like? What do you do? I can't remember what you do.
I infuse it with spells to give the charges. That's what I do with it. I could probably see if I don't know. It's not really a weapon, so I can't make a pact with that.
I mean, I can try to like just throw magic at it until it works.
I attuned to it. I know that.
Why don't you give me an investigation check, Ashen?
Okay. Yeah, because I'm just like those are like really the only ones I could think of.
What? Are you flipping it? Yeah.
No, I was rolling it.
No, that's rolling.
No,
Yeah.
sometimes the
I was hitting
die-
R. Yeah, I was hitting R like the whole time.
It's weird. Like sometimes
Hey.
the die doesn't actually want to spin; it just like rotates like once. if
Oh
you-
yeah, that was weird. Okay. Anyway, you got a
Yeah,
19.
so-
I saw it roll. So
Y-
yeah.
That's a
why?
23.
I mean, you could always just kind of like how you charge your sword. You could try to charge the orb.
Is there some
Okay.
way we can use Rufus in this procedure? Can we give Rufus to the orb?
I mean, I can just keep throwing stuff at it. I got enough to make do.
I mean, this thing
Well-
looks big. It might be able to like suck a little gnome like you dry pretty quick.
Ashen will do it. Yeah, because like Ashen's used to using the sword as my catalyst to recharge it. So.
What do you want to do?
I want to just give it a level 2 spell slot to see if it'll
All right.
Give it some too.
Yeah. You
mhm.
put your hand on it and you channel your energy through it, and just like the sword, you can feel the energy leave you, and you kind of feel it go into the orb like you would with your sword, but you don't see anything that happened from that. So it worked, but nothing happened.
Maybe this is sort of like a grounding issue. You know how like when lightning strikes a pole and it gets dispersed? Is there like anything that your magic's actually going to in this?
Perhaps we need to do something with the controls nearby, if there's any.
I mean, what he did worked. You can't just pump, magic into like a rock, right?
Yeah.
This thing is
It just-
accepting his magic, just nothing happened.
We need more, pretty much.
Perhaps. I mean, I can throw a spell into it or two. Several.
Yeah. All I
Sure.
have is 2 level 1s and a 1 level 2 left after I.
What do I
recharge
got
the sword.
left? I've got 3 level 1s, 3 level 2s, a level 3, 2 level 5s, and a level 7.
What do you want to put into it?
Throw a 5 into it.
All right. You Ashen shows you how to do it, and you get the grasp of it pretty quickly, and you throw a level 5 into it, and the lights on the console around you kind of like turn on and just like turn off, like they're just on for a second.
We need a lot of juice into this thing.
Yeah. Ashen.
Yeah. I mean, I should make something happen.
Ashen will use the rest of his like spell slots to
I can
do
dump,
this.
I can dump all mine. I don't really use anything else with mine.
I mean, if y'all are gonna be fighting the fucking Alhoon to take over the Underdark, that's not a smart idea. But if you think everything's fine, and you want to be spellless in the Underdark, go ahead.
I wouldn't touch it if you have spell powers.
I mean, you could try putting a 7th level in.
I could.
Do you
But
want
then
to?
I'd be without 7th level, unless I took a short rest. Why not? I'll just do a 7th.
All right, sure. You touch it, and you put in a 7th level spell, and all of the consoles turn on around you.
Alright.
Aren't I great like that? It's been a while since I've seen something of this caliber.
Well, now that we know, like, powered by magic, so
And the two Alhoon come and they say, "What is the racket you guys are making? What is going on in here?"
Don't mind us, we're just powering this thing.
Powering it. I just
science.
I hear it screaming out.
Say again?
Yes, it's some kind of. I don't know what it is, but we were not here when the crash. We're quite a few generations past that. But whatever that is yelling out in agony.
Oops, because we keep blasting it? Sorry.
It's
I
like we're
don't.
just
Oh, well, if it hears us, maybe it's open to threat. I'll point I'll point my crossbow at it and say, "Hey, you better start."
They kind of look at each other and like, well, seeing that this is Illithid technology, it's probably controlled by psionics.
Oh, well, I don't know anybody who has psionic stuff.
Ashton would.
Ashton. Where's Graves when you need him?
Okay.
Oh well.
Our people are busy right now. I don't know when they will be able to help you with this, but if time is not an issue, we could help you with your prize. We no longer need this ship.
I mean, as long as we are secure and safe around here, and we keep to our pact, yeah, I mean, we could be here for a while, and we might need a day or two at least to figure out if we could get anyone down here.
We cannot provide safety for anyone but you.
Oh, our friend is stealthy enough to get past everything without trouble.
Oh, you have your own scion.
Maybe. He's the only one. I mean, you've met him. Our thief. Last time we were here. I'm just kidding. That wasn't him.
No, he was not. He was not with y'all with the Illithid.
Yeah.
He does. He does actually. He does know psionics.
Yeah. But they're saying that.
Literally...
Yeah. I mean, you can ask them some questions if you want, but they're saying, like, they've kind of got some shit going on. They can't really do anything. Right now, you're kind of free to be here and stuff, but they don't seem to be too confident in that.
Could, since they hear it screaming, would it be identified as a creature?
No, it is some kind of psionic construct. They go over
Okay.
and they lay their hands on it. And they say, "Yes, this is ancient Illithid technology. It is beyond us, and far beyond your capabilities."
Aw.
You're not wrong there. Let's see.
Your friend Teza may be able to solve its mysteries, but not many have the brains of that person. They seemed quite delicious.
Fortunately, Tezza's the one we need to find, and that's why we're here. He's maybe in trouble.
I feel like I've seen something similar to this before. Somewhere. maybe many years ago.
Where at from here?
It's at the tip of my tongue, but maybe in my old age, I'm perhaps getting maybe deja vu, but I'm not quite sure. But when you manipulate time as much as me, it's things get a bit hectic sometimes.
I remember it like it was next Tuesday.
Was it a day ending in Y? I don't know anymore.
Well,
Probably have to take some time to like research this place to remember.
well, you are free to stay here, but leaving this area, we cannot guarantee your safety. As long as we guide you, you will be safe.
We will let you know when we plan to leave. So, would Graves be able to help, you think?
You'd have to
Like-
ask him. I mean, they're
Okay.
Illithid, and they said it was beyond them. So, do you think it would be beyond Graves too, or not?
Would be out of his
Probably,
expertise
yes.
for sure.
I mean, he might be able to
Graves,
help.
all right. It took me 2 months of hard labor to get here. What the fuck is this thing?
All right, so yeah, I mean, so yeah, you guys go ahead and look over everything, and like it seems like everything's mostly in good shape. You don't really need the spawn pools. You know, the rooms are kind of cramped, but when you're a mind hive, you don't really care about personal space. But other than that, you know, this place could be probably fixed up and made to be a little bit more inhabitable. Probably nothing you'd want to, like, you know, explore space in for years to come. But it could, if it worked, it would be good enough to actually get you there. If, you know, probably. It would probably take a little bit of work, but you've built a whole city, so what's a spaceship, right?
Exactly.
Easy peasy. I'm sure one has everything to do with the other.
I mean, we built this city. Why not build a ship?
On rock and roll.
I was waiting for it.
I hate you.
I felt it built in me. I couldn't hold it.
I was
I was
waiting
being
for it.
I was being
waiting for it.
honest. Like, we built this city, and now we can build this.
On rock and roll.
I'm building it on death metal just because.
All right, so yeah, there's really not too much to get from it, you know? It's like, yeah, it'd be weird. It seems to be, or seems that it was at one point maybe alive. So that's like, you know, a lot of stuff to figure out. But yeah, I mean, it's the closest thing to a spaceship you two have ever seen.
Oh, why is everything in the ship so damn slimy? I'm wearing gloves, by the way.
But yeah, the chair missing is kind of a big deal.
It's pretty key, yeah. We need that wizard.
You need an artificer.
Oh, yeah, I guess that works too.
Tezza's the only artificer.
Damn you,
Yeah.
Tezza.
he made sure of that.
I mean, there is
There
someone.
could only be one.
Oh no.
there is someone you guys know that, you know, was really into Tezza.
Yeah, that wizard.
He's a sorcerer.
No, he's a wizard.
Oh, is he? Oh, I thought he was a sorcerer for some
Well,
reason.
I really thought you were going to claim that like he was parading as a wizard, but actually a sorcerer.
I thought he was a sorcerer the whole time.
No.
It's just he was that much into Tezza. He was saying he was a wizard.
Why did you think he was a sorcerer?
I don't know. because he could, I don't know, quickly do the whatchamacallit, attuning to stuff, like more than one thing. I don't know why. I mean, honestly, that's like going into the gray zone for sure. But it wouldn't be the worst case.
You could ask Tessa.
But remember last time he said, "Don't contact me again," and
Is that what he said? I thought he said it was like, don't drip.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but we did the classic movie thing of interpreting every word as one after the other.
yeah, because
So we
like,
heard, don't call me again. Yeah.
yeah, that's how Ashton figured, like, oh crap, he's in trouble because he's saying.
Maybe he said, don't wait, call me again.
Don't wait, call now. 50% off.
But wait, there's more. We'll throw in another one just for free.
I mean, so without, like, that's basically the only thing you can do. You are pretty sure he told you not to message him, but also without his help, not even the mind flayers know about, like, can really help you.
I'm just trying to see if they're what exactly you typed out on Discord. So far.
It's not that far. It's in your Ray chat.
Oh, it is. Ha! You're right. Oh yeah. He was saying, Ashton, listen, this is very important. Do not contact me back. I repeat, do not contact me back. And he kept repeating that.
Yeah, but, maybe it wasn't him.
Dun dun dun.
Why?
It
Okay,
wasn't.
look, I know he said do not contact me back 3 times, but I think you should contact him back.
Listen. You're not the crazy one here.
And then he
is.
and then he said, do
Don't let
not.
him tell you otherwise. Don't let him gaslight you.
Oh, maybe
What's he
that
gonna
last
do
part
about
got knocked out and it was do not listen to the other things I said.
But
Or maybe we just ignore him and call anyway. I mean, you didn't listen the first 2 times he said don't,
Alright.
right?
So I heard this when I was drunk, so Ashton has to get drunk real quick. So I'm gonna
Quickly,
Ashton,
bring out the emergency stash.
Ashton gets his alchemy jug that you guys haven't seen, and he starts drinking away.
That thing makes beer, right?
Yeah.
Like, oh, I forgot to clean out the mayonnaise. Oh.
Does anybody else have any ideas? Does Osira think Osaya think anything about this?
Osaya knows that Tezza is the only one who has made this now because he's been told that essentially. So he thinks we should call Tezza. He doesn't know about this whole like don't call me back business. He's just like, hey, let's get the pro.
What is Tezza gonna do for trying to contact him again?
He could get pissed at us. So what? Maybe he'll come back and explain it. Get mad at us.
And not and
Or we could tell him, hey, how do we fix this shit? How do you talk to him? By the way, do you have like a calling stone or?
I have two more scrolls ascending left, so I would have to make them very important. One would be to Tezza, if anything.
Let me borrow one of them scrolls.
And the other would be to the other wizard. That is the Tezza boy.
May I borrow one of those scrolls? All right, Conrad. I'd like to use my forgery kit to make like a bunch of scrolls of sending for him. I'll just do it as many times as we need.
Can you actually do that?
I don't know. We never really figured out what it does, but since I'm gonna kill him anyway, I say we let me do that.
It can only be used once per scroll, so it's 15 plus the spell's level.
Fucking there we go.
So
Boop.
So it's-
17.
I have advantage on it.
Is it a level
Hey.
3?
Oh,
Hey, there you go.
I'll just roll to see if I get higher than that, but I'm probably
Oh, you
good.
know that? Yeah, so you succeeded.
Oh,
You s-
hooray! There you go. And now I'll do it again on the new scroll. Ah, didn't specify that.
No, because the new scroll is not a spell scroll; it's a copy. Hey, you
Okay.
got an extra scroll
There
out
you
of
go.
it.
Yeah, use
Yeah,
this one.
that's true.
Use this one.
That's
It's a
true.
fake.
Okay, think about it this way. You could try to sell
I
this to
still-
an unsuspecting person who has no idea what magic items
I think we
are.
should have made it much more powerful. I think I should be able. One thing I thought about doing is I wanted to like take the forgery kit and forge myself a pilot's license for the ship, and use that
I think you're gonna get pulled over by like the
Yeah,
to like
fucking cops.
sure.
to magically imbue the knowledge. I don't know.
You can have your fake.
It's a dumb magic item, and I hate it. I hate having
Well,
used it.
Well,
I'm sorry about that, and I don't hate it. I was just throwing a fit.
I didn't even know you had that.
I mean, exactly, because it's never come up. I've been
Oh,
looking for
yeah.
ways to bring it up, but
The
it's just
problem-
not.
The problem with forgery kits is like you have to remember you have it.
And you have to have a
And
reason
use
to
a-
use it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
most of the time you're gonna use it
Listen,
to make a
I've been
exact
looking
replica.
for excuses to use it,
to-
but there's really not all that many actual reasons to.
Well, there is a couple of reasons you could use
That's
the
why
forgery
I'm
kit
making,
to make like,
reasons.
In
I'll
this
still
party.
forge myself a license to pilot a ship. I don't care if it doesn't give me any powers. It'll look so good. Both of you will believe it.
There you go. You have
Oh.
you now have
See, with
a
powers.
an alien ship license to pilot now.
Fuck
oh
yeah.
my god!
It's a
No
class
one
I
stops us
license.
now.
You need like a specific like letter class license or whatever it is.
It's a class I for Illithid. All right. So yeah, now you have 3 scrolls of sending.
All right. Well, Ashen's there, taking a rest,
Difference made.
drinking.
And now, I mean, I'm just kind of, pushing you to do something that might probably very well be a bad idea that you shouldn't do, but I'm just letting you know it is an option. Maybe it's the right thing to do. Maybe there's going to be horrible consequences. That's for you guys to figure out.
I mean, I'd do it anyways, just because.
Even though the message says, do not contact me back. I repeat, do not contact me back. Do not contact me back. Do not.
Yeah, I'm getting mixed messages from it.
I'm gonna do it anyways.
Well, it's a good thing only Ray knows him.
Exactly. Let's see. Where's my coin? There it is. So tails will be the Tezza fanboy, and heads will be Tezza. Aha! Tezza fanboy would be my first ending.
Alrighty.
Who's a Tezza fanboy? Why are you sounding like you want to contact him?
Because he's the closest thing that has a mind like Tezza that I know of. Besides that, the Tezza told me not to contact him and back Split City when I tried again, in contact with him last. And that's why I'm trying to find a way to get to him without,
He wants to obey Tezza. He's Tezza's lapdog.
or that, like you said, they could have raging consequences mentally.
Alrighty. So, okay, yeah, you send your message to the wizard Studebaker. What are you sending?
Studebaker, that was his name.
Let's see. Found this spaceship. Need your help to
Do you want like a note card? I've got one here just for sending spells.
Let's see. Yeah, because I think it's like what, 26 words, 18 words.
Give me the other sending scroll. I'll do it again. I'll forge it. We'll get 4 sending scrolls out of the deal. Nailed it.
That's 16 words.
Are you done?
Yeah, I think that's
Okay.
like
Found an
Close-
illithid
close enough.
spaceship. Need your help to get it up and running to find Tezza. All right, and you hear what? Scrying is incoming. All right.
Oh, he's gonna scry you. Okay.
Do you I guess make me a wisdom save, or are you gonna let him scry you?
I'll let him scry me. I'm the one asking for his help. So.
Alrighty. So let's see. So, takes about 10 minutes later. Nothing's happening. And then, in the space in front of you, you see Ashton! What is this place? And oh, who are your new friends? It's been so
Yes.
long since you messaged me. You said you had news about Tezza.
Yeah, I told you when I find information, I'll let you know, and here we are.
Wonderful,
Um,
wonderful. So where is it that we are?
In the Underdark.
Well, I kind of figured that out with.
uh,
Yes, but where exactly are we?
in the Illidus spaceship.
The Mind Flayers. It's a spaceship? This is a spaceship.
Yep. This is the spaceship, and
What do you mean
Here
the
we are.
spaceship? Is this Tezza's space? Wait, where's Tezza? He goes and runs off. Like, Tezza! He runs.
Tezza.
No, careful! He's got a delicious brain. Don't let them see him.
Tezza used part of the spaceship to, go on his adventure.
So if we repair this, we could follow him.
Exactly. He might be in trouble, so
Turns around, he says, let's see this. Yes, this is quite an artifact. It seems to store magical energy, and it's used to, let me see, he touches it, and then you see all the lights blink
Hold on,
and
let me show
flash,
you upstairs. There's a missing chair that's important looking too.
and basically all the lights come on. He's like, yes, with enough energy, we could put this ship back into full power. It seems to take the magical energy and redirect it through this entire device. That's wonderful.
yeah, we came to that conclusion too, but it's missing part of the
It's like it's missing the helm, like outright.
command. Yeah, the command chair.
And he goes up and follows Osaya.
Yeah.
Like, yes, I see. This all these cables, it's almost like a brain. This is where the brain stem lead. This must be the main control. So even if we were able to power this ship, we would have no way of controlling it.
Is there any way that we
Should we give up?
Can we rewire in a way that it connects to like a person, like a humanoid?
Yes, yes. if we were able to find some sort of intelligent creature to sacrifice and hook its brain directly into the ship, it could theoretically control it. And then if we were able to control that creature, then maybe we could steer the ship ourselves.
Hmm.
So, Asaya, you said you wanted to go on a space adventure, right?
I don't know if Asaya is smart enough. I mean, is there a way to do without, like, is there a way to like connect the brain without, like, you know, I guess like removing it from their body?
Well, you say
Oh, there's plenty
person,
of ways to do that.
but what if we have Protectron help?
Pro-
I don't think,
Protectron?
I don't
Things-
think one of Tez's creations would be able to stand in for this, no matter how magnificent they are.
How
An
about
organic being.
many of them?
No, this
Oh.
ship is organic in nature. We
Oh,
might
yeah,
be able
I
to.
misunderstood where you were leading with that statement. I apologize.
We might be able to find
What I would-
some sort of replacement.
Like, if I had to think of something, it'd be like to hook all the things in the brainstem into like a headgear of some kind, and then put it on someone's head, and it functions the same way.
Yes, but I'm not brilliant enough for that. I've got an idea. It's like, you see, let me see. You see him cast a spell, and he's just kind of like looking up. He says, "That was strange." Hold on. Let me try again. He does it again. Huh.
Do you have anything fun Osai could pickpocket off him?
He's probably got a lot, but he is. Sure, you want to try to see what's in his pockets?
Might be fun. Yeah, let's take a little look in his pockets here.
All right.
All right, that is a 26.
All right. Sleight of hand, I assume.
Yes.
All right. You grab in and you find a piece of jewelry.
I'll provide it to Ashton.
You're just gonna give the guy's jewelry to Ashton in front of him?
Yes. Oh, not in front of him. I'm gonna discreetly hand it to him, but
Oh,
I'm not
okay.
gonna slip it into Ashton's pockets. I'm gonna like, here you go,
It
Ashton.
seems to be a locket of some sort.
This guy seems like the obsessive sort. I'm sure there'll be plenty of times where he's like poring over something or other. I'll be like, here you go.
Then I asked him, I was like, what's strange? Like, what are you attempting?
Hold on. One more try. Have you guys talked to Tezza recently?
Last time I messaged him, he got back to me a while later, telling me not to contact him again. 3 times specifically to not contact him back.
Ah, do you know why?
Nope. And knowing Tezza, that was odd, and that's the only reason why I could think he's in danger of some kind of form of his mentally or something.
Well, I think, yes, I figured out a way to fix it.
Well, what is it?
What?
It's beyond my capability. I've reached out to someone who can help us. They said they will be in touch. They said it will be a little while as they are kind of far.
Find far.
They didn't exactly say how far, but they said they were on their way, and they would be more than willing to help us.
Hmm.
Well, it looks like we're camping out here for now, I guess.
No.
This
All
is
right,
a-
let's cook up some beans.
This
We
is a
can-
safe zone for us.
No, we should leave
No
here.
PvP?
No, we should leave here. I could teleport you guys out of here, and when they arrive, we'll all come back. Very easy peasy. I know where we are now. I'll bring us all
Oh.
here, and we could even bring the equipment with us.
I
Where did
mean
you
that-
find? How did you find this anyway?
From memory from when, we went with Tezza. And, did his job for him. He got us a task, we did it.
And
Eh.
so, was this just abandoned, and he found where it was?
Yes. Unless he obviously knew it, but
The Illithid just completely abandoned it?
yeah, there was not much resistance when we took it the first time.
Okay, well, so you killed all of them. There's none left?
Oh, you're talking about the Illithid right now?
Well, I mean, yes.
Oh.
How else can you get past mind-reading beings like that?
Oh, yeah. We killed the Elder Brain, and made a pact with the Alhoun to basically secure the Underdark. Otherwise, the Illithid would have raised up.
He's kind of looking at you like, the fuck did you just say? And he's like, I'm sorry, you killed the Elder Brain.
Yes.
And the Alhoun. Who are the Alhoun?
Generations of the Ilth that studied magic, pretty much.
You're working with them.
Working with the intent of keeping the swarm in the Underdark.
Wouldn't it be better off if we just exterminated them?
That's what I'm saying.
Well, obviously, I don't have that capability to exterminate everybody.
Yes, that would be quite.
Is this the
hassle.
first time I've heard that be admitted?
Cause I have a limit. I can't do it all.
Yes, I can see how that is. There's no need for us to break this alliance, as long as they're okay with us taking the ship.
Yep, this is the prize for helping them.
That's very concerning, Ashen. You should not be making alliances with these creatures. They're evil, especially mixed up with magic too. That's a horrifying thought. The Illithid are powerful enough as it is.
They're not as bad as the Necromancer or the Book of Power.
Okay, you're saying way too much stuff. Does any of this have to do with Tessa?
Tezza? Who's Tezza?
You don't know
Uh,
Tezza? Tezza is the
I just
greatest
keep hearing
mind
the
in
name be thro-
existence.
Oh,
Isaiah, what have you done?
He opened
And-
a can of Tezza.
Let me tell you about Tezza.
Can we,
and
can we do
he's
this? Can we please do this elsewhere?
Oh, yes, wonderful idea. Okay, everybody gather up, gather up.
Alrighty.
All right, 1, 2, and 3. And you all teleport out of the Underdark without telling anybody anything.
I hate getting teleported.
All right. So, you just say an Irish goodbye to the Alhoun.
Yeah, we're leaving. Laters.
Yeah, you don't tell him anything. That's the Irish goodbye. And you head on over.
No.
You find yourself back.
No, you just leave like a scrawled piece of paper that says, "Hey, later, bye."
Oh,
we'll be
it's
back."
already done. And you
It's
find
BBL.
yourselves in Philadelphia, in the back of the shop, with in the shop. He says, "Okay, now let me tell you about Tezza." And he goes around the room like showing off
Oh, jeez.
fucking like
showing off his
scrolls, like wall
trophies.
parchments of like illustrations he had done of Tezza doing things, and
I
it's
put on
actually
his fridge.
and it's actually quite informative. He tells you about a lot of Tezza's earlier life, which y'all did not know too much about.
Ashton's like,
Tezza was born in a log cabin.
I mean, kind of basically, yes. Let's say that it takes this times 5 minutes.
Oh no.
Man,
Five
only
minutes? That's
25
not bad.
minutes. Okay, so he's
Pretty
giving you.
good talk.
Yeah, he's giving you the quick version, and
TLDR.
then he notices that he's like getting really into it, and he decides to wrap it up quickly. So yeah, you know, Tezza, he was a great inventor. He went out into the world just making things. This caused a lot of strife wherever he would go because he would just kind of like make these things that did like it was efficient and he did good, but it's like when you go into a place where it's like, oh, there's famine and no rain, and then you just make a rain machine, you kind of just shift the socio-economic landscape of the region. It's like, oh yeah, okay, yeah. Why plow when I can make you this machine that can plow all the fields in seconds and that kind of stuff? So
Easy.
yeah,
the helpful Samaritan.
yeah. So yeah, he would go around like just like solving people's problems with these devices, these one-of-a-kind devices that like, you know, were only like specifically to solve this one specific problem. And he'd go around and he would just like do that. And yeah, he got in a lot of trouble and stuff just because he causing a lot of just like drama. And he ended up becoming an adventurer. He joined an adventuring party, and yeah, he went around and he was kind of just doing his own thing. He left and joined a couple of parties just because he would be too busy doing his own thing. They'd be like, "We gotta go fight these bad guys," and he's like, "Yeah, but I'm like really close to finishing this." And so a lot of them dropped him. But yeah, eventually he just got enough fame and wealth and money to start up his own thing, and he kind of went into hermit mode and lost contact with everyone until he found a party that he hired a couple of different parties to help him out, and a couple of them you know, didn't really last very long, but one did, and then he went into space. The end.
The end.
Question mark.
So I take it that you haven't gotten any more items from Tezza. Any of his items?
Nope.
Well, hold on. What about that owl thing? Yeah, Usaya doesn't know not to talk about it. Ha ha!
Oh, do you have Archimedes? I love Archimedes. He's so funny.
Oh, God.
Actually, don't know where Archimedes is at the moment.
Well, I will trade you any item in my shop for that Archimedes.
Well, unfortunately, he's not for trade. You know, part of you know, being with him was to have his freedom, and I want to respect that. But
Well, now hold on. Is
You
that a
could
stat
help-
of the guy I see over there?
you could
No, I know.
you could help with the broken cart.
Oh, yes, that the prototype you guys got from here. You damaged it?
It wasn't damaged by us, but the you know, one of the necromancer's goon casted the necro fireball on us and almost killed my horse and damaged the craft. Yeah, it was a whole shebang.
Sure. You're not too far from here. We can let's go the low magic way and just take our time and get to talking about everything that's been going on. We've got some time to kill while we wait for the people to
Yeah.
help us, right?
Yeah, I could even ask you like what's going on with all the dragons and why they disappeared. Like our dragon friend just stopped bartering with us.
Which
I
dragon
mean,
friend is that?
was it the white dragon or
Silver.
silver?
Silver
Okay.
Dragon.
Yeah, our
Cielzra.
party. Yeah, Cielzra. Like I mean, it's good for our funding, but he helps us out in a pinch, and
Oh, good. I haven't seen him in a while either. He's always making trouble. You're better off without him anyway.
true, but he's not the only dragon that's gone missing, and
What
that
do you
cause
mean?
worrisome.
I heard.
Well-
I heard that you guys killed the red dragon. I'm surprised you got away with that.
Well, yeah, the Dragon Court came up and found us innocent. So
Innocent? So you didn't kill the dragon then?
it was the Dragon.
What's that?
The Tesla Dragon.
Right. I'm asking that in character.
Oh, okay. Yes, yes. Yeah, the Tezza, had a dragon.
I thought you said you didn't find anything else of his.
Well, we nothing of use, like we killed it. Like it was gonna kill us.
Yeah, you
So
didn't
it
think
killed the
telling
red
me.
dragon.
You didn't think telling me about a freaking dragon, a mechanical dragon that Tezza built? You didn't think that would be worth bringing up? Come on.
I honestly, it was a life or death situation. It honestly didn't come up.
Well, is there anything else like that you're not telling me?
Nope, that's pretty much it. Yeah, that was the last.
You never ran into any other of Tezza's creations?
Not that you already know.
I don't think he knows about Projectron, by the way.
I mentioned Protectron. Remember,
Yeah,
he
but
said
he doesn't
in
know what that is.
I mean, that's about it.
Huh.
If he said,
Yeah, so about that Protectron, is that one of Tezza's creations then?
"Yep,
Ah, and I will be able to see him and Archimedes?
I don't know about Archimedes, but I think Protectron's still, protecting our business." He's been a useful character.
Oh, so do you think you're going to try to reach out to Tezza at any time?
Personally, I don't want to, but that's not stopping you.
No, I also got the message to not speak to Tezza, so
Oh,
I've been respecting that, yeah.
yeah. So you know where it comes then, respecting what Tezza's wishes, especially when it comes to something like that. He's probably just either in danger or busy working, but either or,
Of
both
course.
are concerned.
Of course. Yeah, it seems that he reached out to me and told me that people are after him, and by messaging him that it could put us in danger too. So, or it could also just point out where he is. So let's not do that because we don't want to get him in trouble or in danger.
Exactly. But let's see what else. Yeah, that's the only thing that Ashton can really think of is asking if he would know anything else besides the other dragons that have just mysteriously vanished.
Oh, I don't pay attention to any of that dragon nonsense. They're on the other side of the world. What's that got to do with us? Just stay out of the mountains and stay out of the desert, and that's easy rules, easy enough rules to go by. No reason for us to go into places we're not wanted.
Fair enough. Let's see. So, who's your friend that you contacted? Is it historical or something?
I actually don't know too much about him. He's quite mysterious, but I know for sure that he will be able to help us.
Is he gonna cause any problems? Because we are going to my city that we built.
Oh no, no problems at all.
That definitely something said by someone who's not going to cause any problems.
Who, Ashen or him?
Gosh, both.
Both.
What a problem.
But think about it though. Like our concept of problems are completely different from like your character's concepts of problems. Like he was like saying I shouldn't deal with a Hahoon, but Ashen is like, why? Like, you know, as long as I don't cause harm, who cares?
All right. Yeah, so you guys talk and stuff, and you're all fully rested, and you make it back to Death's End. And yeah. That's all right. Yes, do you mind if I stay here while we wait?
Yeah. Let me get you one of the empty lots that we have. My father's in charge, so we'll get that situated for you.
Wonderful. All right. So, all right, I wasn't actually expecting these developments.
Let's stab him.
Let's stab the powerful wizard.
It's easy.
I was actually expecting everything to turn out horrible and like, oh, there's no hope of us getting to space. And so Asai would be like, well, fuck this shit, and like, you can't get me to space, so I'm leaving. But
Well, you
much
banks
for
on
that.
failing to solve problems, but little do you know, we're problem solvers.
Oh, your problem somethings.
Yeah, some version of that statement.
Hey, at least we'll not be on the continent soon, so we won't have problems for this place.
Listen, I'll find a way for Osiah to not need to be here, even if it involves him trying to steal the spaceship.
I mean, I could think of a reason.
You gonna kill him? Don't.
No, but death has to be somewhere, right?
So, okay, so while we're waiting, does anybody want to is anybody doing anything? Don't worry about your new character, Grizz. We'll get to that, trust me. I'll let you know. I'll let you know when that's happening. You're going to have to stick with Osiah for a little bit longer.
I've been piecing little pieces together. I think I've got a pretty good one in mind. One I think people will think is cool too.
You're going to be Osiah for this whole session.
No, yeah, this session is Osiah. Don't get me wrong. I'm fine with that.
Okay, so, but yes. Yes, is there anything? It's going to take like, maybe like a month or maybe a couple months, actually. Is there anything you're going to do while we're waiting?
Well, I wasn't expecting to be teleported right out of the gate.
Yeah.
Because I was literally going to be like, well, now that we're here, we could go look for the Book of Power. Because it's where Ashen last, saw it. Go to the dreams that Ashen's been having in the Underdark.
Oh, okay. That's something that we can have happen.
Yeah,
like
because
a month
that's what I was
later,
thinking.
you see Thorin come back half dead, and he's saying, Ashton.
Oh, God. Thorin, what happened to you?
Oh, God, more of them?
And, yeah, so once again, it seems like he just walked here without taking any breaks, and he's exhausted. And a couple more days later, he talks to you. He says, why did you leave without saying anything?
It was unexpected. I'm sorry. I wasn't expecting to get help so quickly, and I didn't have time to say goodbye, and I forgot to send a spell to you.
The masters are quite upset.
What are they upset about?
The rudeness. They put out a, hand of peace and safety, and you left very suddenly. They had no idea where you were. They had to search for you. When they could not
Well-
find you, they were quite worried.
My apologies. Like I, again, totally forgot. Is there any ways to make amends?
No. Kekt does not want you back. It is no longer safe for you or your kind down there.
You sure about that?
Yes. While the other masters, do not mind you. Kekt is furious.
What kind of peace offering could be good for Ahun?
I think the time of peace offerings has passed. He was never fond of your interference in our matters.
You asked for my help.
Yes.
All right, can I stealth up behind this guy during the conversation?
Mm-hmm.
All right, and I'll make myself known to Ashton, and like I've got a knife out. I'm like, waiting for the sign, the signal, the agreed upon signal that we definitely talked about.
Struggled and Spock are both fond of you in their own ways, but Kekt is in charge, and he will not permit you to re-enter. All right. So, does Nier or Osaya care anything about that?
Well, it would be interesting to see the ship. I can actually understand why they weren't exactly fond of our abrupt leaving.
What do you mean?
I mean, that's the equivalent of like getting up after someone feeds you and then don't say thank you.
I mean, they're fucking illithids. They don't have table manners.
Okay, look at it this way instead. You hired a bunch of mercenaries, and you invite them into your town to, be like town guard or whatever, because you're low on people. And then they all just disappear as soon as it's done without, like, saying anything.
Well,
and they're all ruthless
Does
killers.
Thorin have anything like a scroll on him? Does he have like a scroll that looks like he's going to use to teleport away? Because I'd like to
No.
pickpocket it from him.
I mean, it's hard to see, but he doesn't. It doesn't seem like he came with anything, actually. Not even the
Oh.
crystal.
Oh, then he's an expendable asset. And then have we gotten all the information we need from him? Let's kill him. They sent him expecting him to die.
Why are you gonna kill Thorin?
Thorin's
He's
already
a
dead.
slave to the illithids. Am I mistaken?
Then you should cure him.
Isn't he just
Oh yeah.
isn't he just a messenger that's mind controlled or something?
I don't know. You
Fungi
never
control.
figured it out. Last time he was just like, "Let's go," and then you were
Well-
like, "Okay," and got teleported.
We asked how he was made, and then he said he died because the leech, ate his brain.
No,
Leech.
it wasn't the. He's not going under cerebromorphosis or whatever. Were y'all
That's
told that
what
he had his brain eaten?
Yeah, like that's because I asked him if he was
That's-
alive. He says
that's
no. The
From an
All right.
intellect devourer.
I'd like to sneak attack him with my blackjack, please.
I was like, and you're like, no. That
Blackjack you permitted me to have, yes. 1d6 blunt and
So-
finesse.
All right, he's basically saying like, "Hey, yes, so this is just a courtesy to let you know that it won't be safe." And then Osaya knocks him out.
Clunk. There you go.
God damn it. I knew we forgot
So I,
something.
like wink and give you like the finger guns like hey.
Take him to Crucible.
Oh, I don't know if we should have done that. I don't know, but
What? We wanted to like air and here, like Osio put up his finger, air quotes, like cure him.
I guess. Huh.
Well, let's take him away.
Sure. What is Crucible gonna do for this? All right. So you take him
I don't know.
Crucible,
Mind blank beats me.
and he basically
Crucible's
tells
like,
you,
greater restoration.
but he's still alive. I can't bring him back to life if he's alive.
Yeah, but maybe does he have like a Gaius on him, or is he like dominated, or?
Let's see. And let me get a doctor. It's like his brain was eaten. There's a monster in there.
What? I feel like there's like a person opening up my car and saying like your engine is missing.
He was probably eaten by an intellect devourer or something.
Yes. There's an intellect devourer in his mind.
All right, I'll knock him out again.
I mean, do we really need him that bad?
I mean, you could. I mean, he came giving you just to talk and stuff.
No, I'm sure somebody will pay for an intellect devourer. These things aren't easy to
The
capture.
thing is, did he come of his own free will, or did they send him?
They sent him because he said master.
Yeah, he's an intellect devourer.
Yeah.
He Thorin is dead. You're talking to an intellect devourer that is in Thorin's
Yeah.
body.
We could just say, oh no, the problem is that he was sent for the purpose of finding us. If they've already accomplished that, and he's probably got some kind of telepathic bond, they already know that they've spoken with us, so...
I mean, he didn't say anything like threatening.
No, but...
Gave a
That could
warning.
Be
you
like, yeah, but
You
that's
could
like a
just let him go.
I would personally let him go. Like, what's the worst?
Or you could break his head open, kill the intellect devourer, and resurrect him.
I'm not capable of that.
No,
I mean,
but
we're-
Crucible is.
Who could do
Crucible is
that?
dead.
Okay, listen, I shoot him in the head with my crossbow. I do
Alright.
so immediately.
And
Done.
an intellect devourer jumps out.
Oh no! Who could have predicted this?
A lot of us. Do you want me to stop the intellect devourer?
Please,
Okay.
don't let it devour my intellect. I've only
Wait.
got so much left.
Wait, we could get rid of Messiah.
Oh wait, yeah.
Wow.
That's
I'll
fun.
take
Wait.
him.
That's
Wait,
fun.
wait.
Sorry.
We,
Osai goes at it with the bludgeon. I took him out before.
I'm like, wait. Didn't Studebaker say we needed something intellect to control the thing?
Oh my god, you want to hook this guy up?
Okay.
Like, no.
How bad do you want me to kill him?
Didn't he literally just come here to tell us that, hey, you like if you try and come back down there, they're gonna be pissed at us?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's all he did.
No, but I mean, isn't that where the ship is?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's gonna be a problem, right? That's a future problem.
We
Maybe.
can't get
No.
to the ship safely.
I mean,
We can't just teleport there, I suppose.
Yeah.
That,
but
that's
they
what
could
we're
have
gonna
people there.
do.
They could put up things about teleports, or like I know like if I were being sneaky, I'd put like explosive runes around a place that looks like it would be teleported to.
I mean, there is the mass genocide of Ild that, Studebaker was talking of.
Yeah, at some point.
So, are we killing this guy or?
Yeah, I'm gonna kill it the most horrific way possible. Will it actually fight back or?
Oh, it's so Asaya. I mean, yeah, attacked it. It jumped out and now it's.
Okay,
Attack.
give me an intelligence saving throw.
One of the squishiest
failed.
mobs.
Alrighty, I'm casting.
Hooray!
I'm casting mental prison on it.
What's that do?
You attempt to bind a creature within an illusory cell that only it perceives. If it fails, is it immune to being charmed at all?
It is not.
Okay, then it fails. It takes 5d10 psychic damage, and to make the area immediately around the target space appear as dangerous as possible to it in some way.
Okay, make
Let's just-
5d10 damage.
Oh,
Probably
no.
dead.
We are imagining it.
Reality television!
No, it is imagining itself in the worst thing possible. Playing sports.
Yes.
It's playing American football. All right, roll that damage.
Okay.
Go along!
5d10. It takes 33 psychic damage.
And it's dead.
It just remembers the last thing that it said. Interception. Touchdown.
A big lineman just tackles
And he
him,
gets sacked.
and he gets a concussion, and he's dead.
He never wakes up ever again.
All right. So Crucible's like, the fuck was that?
That would be an intellect devourer. They let-
Crucible's seen those before.
Yeah, that's what happens when you get really, really, really smart and you end up turning into a monster. And
I
you decide to lop off your torso.
I assume you want me to bring this guy back to life?
He's
Yeah.
probably the intellect devourer.
You
Sure, why
remember?
not?
You remember Thorin,
Doran.
Crucible?
I mean, like, no. Nier's asking, who's Doran?
This
Doesn't
guy.
he
The
know him?
guy, this guy, the one lying on the ground with his head open.
What did he do before this?
He was the caretaker of the mining town.
He
for the
handled
Underdark.
installation of floors. He was Florin Thorin.
He
Never
says,
heard him.
I'll make a deception check.
I sincerely doubt you can.
Nobody remembers Thorin? God, come on.
I failed my deception check.
Well, I mean, I could do worse. I can. What do I have to do?
No, and Crucible says, no, this isn't the mine.
Got a 6.
This isn't the foreman of the mine. He sold us all the gold, remember? That was Thorin Ironaxe. This
Is
is
this
Too
the-
many irons. All right.
Is this his long lost brother in law?
Huh?
Second removed?
No, I don't know who this guy is.
Well, let's find out.
No, okay. You resurrect him. And he wakes up and says, "Oh, fuck. That's one hell of a hangover. My head is killing me."
Well, we did just cram your brain back into your head, so
Yeah. Welcome back to life.
like literally we did.
Where am I?
We're in a town.
Welcome to Death's End, where you come back from death.
Oh, it's you. You're the guy who made us go back to work.
What?
Wow!
Who go back to work?
We're rolling way back.
Oh wow! So you hated working that much, huh? You want to go back to vacation?
What are you talking about? I had a long day of work, and I drank myself a lot, and now I'm here.
How long ago was that? What year?
What? I mean, it was last night. I thought. How did I
No,
get here?
no.
And
What was the
then-
exact day and year?
Yeah. Then I asked him like, "What is today?"
He's like, and he says something that's like 3 months ago.
Oh wow!
Yeah, that was several months ago. What did you do?
I don't know. I just woke up here. I'm asking you that.
It appears that someone either kidnapped you or something because you've been dead for 3 months.
Yeah.
It appears that something literally attacked you and ate your brain.
Yeah, you got body grabbed. Literally points to the the
You
brain.
pulled the equivalent of a Freaky Friday. Or the fuck that movie's called.
What?
You're
The one where like Lindsay Lohan like swaps with like her mom.
No, he's saying that in character. He's not asking about
Oh.
Freaky
Oh.
Friday.
About to say, I was like,
yeah. Yeah, well,
No,
like
no,
I
no.
said,
Today's a Tuesday, not a Friday.
No, like
All
when
right. So
someone-
yeah.
Nick
So,
looks at him dead, cold in the eyes, like,
Osio like put the crossbow to his head. Like, dude, should we just try this again?
no.
Okay.
So yeah, basically this guy Thorin, you remember him? You don't, Blade, because this is like literally session 1. The dwarves were on strike. They didn't want to work, and because the mines were full of monsters, because it's connected to the Underdark, and they accidentally opened a little crack, and now like a bunch of like weaker creatures were flying out, and he was part of the like anti-work people, and yeah, and now he's back from
He's
all the
lazy.
way back then.
Basically, he's lazy as crap.
Yeah,
yeah,
you could say that.
I welcome him to my city. Now that he's alive, and tell him like you're actually not far from the mining town. So
You actually
when
are
you're
pretty
back-
far.
Are we?
Yeah, that's here. Y'all are
Oh
here.
shoot. Oh, yeah,
That's why that's part of the reason why he's exhausted every time he gets here, because the fucking intellect of Ara was just walking here straight.
I don't think he can do much else.
I'm going to the bar.
Drink safe.
Oh, sorry. Since you've been dead, alcohol's been gone.
That's the Prohibition era.
He looks at you and then he looks at Ashton. It's like, this guy drink it all?
Yes.
Very much so.
I was
Yeah.
like, the bar at Death's End is actually our headquarters, so let's just go there. I built this over my own image.
All right. So yeah, yeah. Anything else goes on? Y'all want to talk to him? I mean, he doesn't really have too much to say.
Maybe
I
just like a
mean-
regular old white dwarf,
This
I'm
guy's
guessing.
useless now. This
Yeah. He was just
He
a regular
literally-
dwarf. He got drunk.
Objectives.
He got
Get-
drunk and had the worst hangover in the world.
Get lost, Thorin. You got like 1,000 gold favor
I
from
mean-
from these
I would-
guys for no reason.
I would just start like shooting the shit with him in Dwarvish. I don't know.
Oh yeah, so I mean, he talks to you. It's like, you know, he lets you know that the mine is, you know, going good. Everybody's super wealthy, and he really just kind of liked, you know, he's a dwarf basically, and that's really all there is to it. There's not much to him. He got drunk one night, and then now he's here.
Oh,
Yeah. Well, glad to have you back at least. You know, I mean, I saw how the mine was prosper last time when I took Crucible and Graves out just for a little venturing. But we might have to go back there to figure out what Ashton's dream has been.
Your dream. That's you dream of Odstead? You've got a boring life.
Oh, I was talking about the beholders that are in the Underdark, but yeah. That's
Ah.
another story.
Ah, you're one of those. Yeah, you do like going back into the Underdark, don't you?
I mean, the mysterious of magics, you know? Like,
Saya doesn't feel the need to be here, by the way. He's gone somewhere. Maybe I'll send a DM or something.
All right, let's see. Yeah, I mean, there's really not much. I didn't expect you guys to do that, and he's really was chosen because they're like the intellect of ours was looking for someone to take over. They found him passed out on in the street, and I mean, hey, it's free real
it's an easy
estate.
target. I hate you now. You're not wrong, but still I hate you.
So yeah, so really just not anything to Thorin. I was just using him because it was fun, and he's an Odstead, and he was an easy target.
Honestly, like the best song I can think for this is
All right,
or
so
eat
yeah.
your brains.
Yeah. so that's,
Brains.
Okay,
Fucking
so
World of
yeah.
Warcraft version.
So nothing else really.
I mean, not being unreasonable. I mean, no one's gonna eat your eyes.
Yeah, so a couple of months pass, and let's see. Y'all are just going about your daily business, you know, working with Death's End, with the gathering intelligence and everything, waiting for Studebaker's friend to arrive, and he's asking you about Tezza and everything, and
Is he looking over the cart?
Oh yes,
That's damaged.
he helps you repair the cart. It's really mostly just physical. Like it doesn't take a lot of magic or anything. It's just like, yeah, just be careful, don't make it worse. Like, and if you fix the outside, the inside will be better. It looks scary, but it's really not unless you do like fuck up. Then it could be like really bad. But yeah. So then how do we do this? This is just gonna stop the music. One day, you hear a loud crack.
A crack in the wagon?
No, wagon
Oh.
fixed. You just
I
hear
was about to say.
a loud crack. It reverberates through it's just like a loud crack. You just hear it everywhere, right? Like somebody just cast shatter or something. And
Yeah.
you hear, everybody hears equally loud. This is the police. We are here in search of a fugitive. Please offer no resistance, and we will be on our way as soon as possible. You hear this.
Everyone looks at each other. That could be anybody.
It is literally anybody.
It's we mean no harm and are no threat to your world. We will be leaving as soon as we can. And you see in the air black dots getting larger and larger as what kind of looks like sailboats start nearing Death's End.
Oh no. More Tezzas.
The Tezzas are coming. The Tezzas are coming. Call over here now.
They look a little bit weird, you know. They don't look like sailboats really. I'm posting an image in the Death's End chat. There you go. And these ships land outside of town, and a bunch of people disembark. They're all wearing uniforms and hats with badges on, and they walk up to the town. They're all kind of got like weapons in their arms too. And one of them walks up to the front of the town, and they say, "Is there an Ashton here?"
God damn it. What did Ashton do this time?
God damn it, Ashton.
Ashton!
Actually, no, the real question is what Ashton has
The,
done.
the bar inside, like that, our main headquarters bar has a big chalkboard that's like times Ashton's caused a problem, and there's just like a bunch of chicks next to it.
No, there's like no room anymore.
All
They're
right.
putting like add-ons.
Do you guys want to end it here? We can do a little bit of talking and stuff, but
Is Osaya like witnessing this too?
oh yeah, everybody heard it.
Yeah.
Because I want Osaya to make some fake badges later. Niffy sees them.
So are you guys? How much long do you guys want to go for tonight? I'm good with whatever, but
I'm good at any point now because I figured out how to deal with Osaya. Bad news, he's bailing on you guys.
Oh,
He's
yeah,
figured
yeah.
out a better way.
He's gonna
No,
join the cops.
Space Cops.
Space Cops!
It's
All
like
right, so
frickin' what is it? Space Corps.
yeah, how much longer do you guys want to play for? Let's 30 minutes, hour.
It's up to Blade.
Let's see. I'm trying to remember exactly. I got meetings at like 8, 9,
Do you
11.
do you
and
want to
2.
go or no? Do you want to stop now or keep going?
It's up to you, man.
Probably say it's in my best interest to stop for now, simply because I've got so much crap to do tomorrow because I've been gone for 4 days.
That's good, man.
Yeah, let's stop here. And I'm gonna message you guys because this was not planned for right now, but it ended up happening, and I guess this is where we're going. And yeah, Osiam is most likely just going to be like, wait, I don't need you guys anymore. Hey, can I sign up? And be gone. Because that actually sounds like what Osiam would actually do.
Yeah, it is. That is exactly what he would do.
So
I just want him to make me a fake badge before he goes, or get me a badge.
you don't want that, because then he's going to try to arrest you right after. What's that fake badge in your pocket?
See,
No, that's why I say a real badge. He could just sleight of hand one of them, you know.
Yeah,
see,
but
Nier
then
is just
cop
kind
can
of like
arrest
that
you.
person that doesn't really give a crap because their like entire thing is to like learn about everything.
Yeah. I'll have to talk
You're
to you
good.
about stuff too, Blade. So we'll call it
Absolutely.
here. And you know what? I think the Mother Brain, and depending on how many Mind Flayers you guys killed, I keep calling it Mother Brain. The Elder Brain, and depending on how many Mind Flayers you guys killed, I think you guys actually did level up to 17.
We
Hey!
let me remember how many we killed.
Yeah, it's fine. I can look at the VOD, but I'm pretty sure it was
think-
enough.
It was like 6 or 7.
Yeah.
Well,
so-
maybe in like the month in between, like we found a couple of rats. We killed them.
We're literally doing like the World of Warcraft South Park episode where we kill like 1,000,000 boars or something.
That's not how leveling works.
It's only combat.
I mean, we did escape unharmed from the ship, so
We
Yeah,
call
I
it a
give y'all
story
guys.
experience.
Yeah, I do. I give y'all guys quest experience. That's how I fill in gaps. That's why I'm saying we are close enough that you guys are level 17.
Excellent.
What do I even get it? I don't even remember what the fuck I get besides ability store increase in level.
I mean,
9.
what was the last time you've been to
proficiency.
17? I don't remember the last time. Oh, wait, I
Proficiency.
do. It's been very long.
What do I like other than proficiency and all that?
I mean, that's a huge one.
your
Proficiency is pretty big. It affects
your
like
feature,
everything.
your
Alright,
class
anywho.
features.
Anywho, you guys do that. I am going to message basically, I guess just I'm gonna get with Grizz for his new character because I'm pretty sure he'll be able to roleplay Osiah without any discussion. And Blade, I need to get with you about some stuff, and I don't think I need anything with you, Ashton.
Ooh, I could
Do I
action
actually
surge
get-
2 times now.
Oh, you can action surge how many?
2 times and 3 Abominable.
Let's see. I
Nice.
get nothing really at 17 other than 9th level spells, which.
Oh yeah,
boy.
nothing. Proficiency in 9th level
Um,
spells, nothing.
Yeah, because
Um,
not like you have a 9th level scroll or anything. That you
Yeah,
can
it's not like I
describe into a
have-
book.
like I fucking wish. Gosh, that would be so boring.
Yeah.
I mean, I could also take the other bastard spell, which honestly is probably not worth it right now. Oh no, I could probably if I'd have to find the components for it.
What,
is-
simulacrum?
No, it requires a 5,000 gold hourglass filled with diamond dust.
Oh, time stop.
Time Ravage.
I don't even know what that
It
one
is a chronomancer spell. Basically, they have to make I think it's a wisdom save or something of my DC. If they pass, I think they take like 5d10 necrotic damage. If they fail, they take 10d10 necrotic damage. In addition, they age to the point where they have 30 days left to live before they die of old age. And in this state, they have disadvantage on everything, and their walking speed is halved.
All right, I am
It's
going
permanent, by
off
the
the
way.
stream. Nice.
Yeah, the only thing that saves it is a 9th level wish spell or a 9th level greater restoration.
All right,
Like you're gonna find many of either of those.
We'll see you